Hey there, how are you? I hope that all's well and everything is absolutely amazing on your end. Welcome back. This is your Light in Darkness, and I am back again with a new update and a new reading for all of you once again. So, today's reading and today's update is talking about a situation which I see is going on at your person's end. This is describing about the treatment your person is receiving from the people they have in their life or they prioritized over you, which is breaking their heart at the moment. Okay, I'm being shown that the people your counterpart mistreated and neglected you for are now mistreating and neglecting them, in some cases even bullying them in the same way they bullied you, disrespected you, or abused or humiliated you. I see that happening here. Okay, in short, I'll say that your person is receiving the taste of his or her medicine, which is what they rightfully deserve, which serves them right, and which is needed for them to have a change of mind and heart for good. Okay, it's very clear here that your person took you for granted because they were under influence of some other toxic individuals. Your person discarded you or kicked you out of their life because someone else was their priority, or a group of people. They thought that those were their people and you were just being a clingy, nosy person. They believed whatever these people said. They were mindlessly following their lead. They were listening to them like they had no brain of theirs, which actually is kind of true because your person was really very, very gullible and immature with their ways of living and being, and that's why it all happened. So now I'm seeing that in order to teach your counterpart some real harsh lessons, divine intervention is taking place, and now they are getting treated the same way they treated you for others. In some cases, the same people they chose over you and prioritized over you are mistreating them, abusing them, humiliating them, insulting them, looking down upon them, and are just discarding them. In other cases, someone else is doing that with your counterpart, but in majority of cases, I see that it's coming from the same people. The mistreatment, the abuse, the betrayal, the deception, the neglect, the heartbreak, it's all coming from the same people they prioritized over you. And now I see them feeling as heartbroken and disappointed as you felt in the past. This is what I see is going on here. Okay, they're standing in your spot. They're experiencing what you experienced because of them. I'm seeing here that divine intervention is removing the obstacles and the hindrances you have or had on your path right now for good. And as you progress on your journey, as things unfold, you'll see healing taking place. You'll see a smooth path ahead of you. That doesn't mean there won't be any other challenge or obstacle waiting for you. You have to understand and remember that challenges and obstacles are all part of your journey, are all part of your life. So you have to accept it and learn to go with the flow. Learn to face them head on and learn something while facing them and overcoming them. That's what you've got to do here. Coming back to this reading, I'm seeing that the people they prioritized over you are becoming the cause of the struggle your person is experiencing right now, and this is leading them to chaos. Okay, your person used to think that these people are going to make their life joyful, blissful, and abundant. They used to think that by associating themselves with these people, they'll be able to fly high, they'll be able to attract success and good fortune. But I see that exactly opposite of that is happening right now. Your counterpart's life is filled with misery, sorrows, pain and suffering, even struggles because of the same individuals they prioritized and opted for. This is the justice you're receiving here. This is the type of change I see is going on here. Okay, the same way you were forced to walk away from your person, your counterpart is experiencing that kind of dilemma and the fork in the road. Now they are in two minds. They're having to make a decision, and those who are stubborn, I see them sticking to these people and attracting more misery and suffering and sorrows. For others who have learned their lessons and are willing to change, willing to grow and introspect, they'll be walking away from these people for good. Okay, because many of your counterparts are really arrogant, really stubborn and egoists. They cannot let their pride get hurt in the way, and they cannot let you think that you were right and everything you said came true. They won't allow you to see that, or they try to change it in whatever way possible. So I see that those who are not going to learn their lessons, those who are not going to repent and make attempts of rectifying their mistakes, more and more suffering, more and more sorrows and struggles and chaos is going to enter in their lives in the near future. But for those who are going to realize their mistakes for good, for those who are going to learn their lessons and are going to take some time away to smell the coffee, I see them taking a new direction. I see them choosing wisdom over their ego, pride and arrogance. I see them reflecting over their past choices, decisions and actions. I see them doing the right thing. I see them either coming back with apology or offer of reconciliation, or just working on themselves. I see them changing for good. I see them being wise in their dealings with others. I see them realizing your worth and value, because that's what's going to happen in the end. Even with those counterparts of yours who are extremely arrogant, adamant and proud, who look down on you and take you for granted for other people they have in their life who are of toxic nature, in the end, even they are going to realize your worth and value, because the consequences are going to be so horrifying. It's because of the consequences, karmic consequences, they'll be forced to look within and see what they've done with their own life. Because the more they're going to hurt you, the more they're going to listen to other people, the more they're going to prioritize those other mean individuals they have in their life, the more problems they are going to attract, the more misfortune is going to enter in their life, and more troubles are going to come in. More and more evil, hostile, negative people are going to enter in their life to shatter their pride, their arrogance and the stubbornness they have. They think that they are invincible and there's no one out there who can defeat them and mistreat them. But I see people coming in who are going to treat them like garbage. And this is what's going to shatter your person's arrogance, their pride and their stubbornness. You cannot do so. You are not that kind of person who would go out of his or her way to defeat someone, or to teach someone a lesson, or mistreat someone. You do not have that kind of ego, that pride and that arrogance. I see you as someone who's very mature, emotionally balanced, considerate, caring, kind and loving. Your person didn't had the wisdom to appreciate that, because they were listening to some people who are just evil in nature, who are bad, who are disgusting, who are mean, who are selfish, who are arrogant, ignorant, adamant, whatnot. These same people are going to become the cause of their failures, their problems, their suffering, their misery and everything of negative nature they're going to go through and are going through right now, because this reading is talking about what's happening right now. I see this happening here, right here, as we speak. And now I see them having to make a decision, having to realize your worth and value, being forced to see things differently, because all they're receiving right now is disappointing outcomes because of the same people they chose over you and prioritized. They made a mistake of listening to. These same people are filling your person's life with negativity, with poisonous environment and whatnot. Though I see that if they take some time out in a way and look the other way, healing can take place. It will happen when the time comes in divine right timing. But for that to happen, your person is going to have to go through real hell. That's what I see. Doesn't really matter what they think of you right now and what they are doing, how arrogant they are, how stubborn they are, how much ego they've got. God has got thousands of ways to shatter people's ego, arrogance and pride in one go, in one hit. I feel like your person needs a lot of hits, and they'll receive those hits one after the other. They are receiving hits from right, center and bottom. That's what I see is going on here, or will happen. Keep in mind that these readings are timeless and things can change at any given point of time. It's just that it's describing about the outcome you'll receive at some point of time. Okay, you can expect justice and judgment getting served in your favor. This is what I see is going on right now. The more they are going to go the other way, the more stubbornness they show, the more ego and attitude they show, the more miserable your person is going to become, and it's going to get forced to leave those people, leave their plans, dreams, ambitions, wishes and everything, because nothing's going to work out for them. If they're going to keep taking you for granted, if they're going to act so recklessly and so adamantly, all they'll attract is a failure, a suffering, a miserable outcome, a disappointment, a heartbreak and things of that sort. Nothing good's gonna happen with your counterpart here. I don't see anything as such happening, because God as well is stubborn with his ways of changing people and teaching them some real harsh lessons. They think that they are the only person out there who's stubborn and full of pride and ego and arrogance, and they are invincible. No one can defeat them, no one can teach them anything. God has got ways to do that. They're challenging God. They think that by looking down on you and discarding you like this, they are winning, and they're proving some sort of point. What's coming is going to prove everything and tear them apart from within. This is what I see is either going to happen or is happening right now as we speak. Okay, so trust on God and divine intervention, because no one can stand in front of it. Okay, no one can stand in front of God's judgment and divine intervention. Everything gets shattered. The destruction that comes in, nothing's left for people to look up for and keep in their control. I hope that you're getting my point. So this was all I had for all of you today. I hope that you enjoyed listening to me and it brought you the clarity you were seeking and were hoping to get. If so, do let me know how you felt in the comment section below. Feel free to hit the like button and do subscribe to our channel for more such content to be readily available for all of you on a regular basis. With that being said, do not hesitate to follow through with the link given in the description box below if you'd like to contribute, donate or show your love and appreciation for the work we're doing here. Also, if you are interested in taking a personal reading, do contact me or consult with me through my given email address provided in the description box below. That's all. I'll be back sooner than later. Till then, take care of yourself and your loved ones. Bye bye.